Many people with high blood pressure don't feel severe pain. Instead, they experience very common, everyday sensations. In the morning, right after waking up, the head feels heavy. The neck and shoulders feel tight. When they check their blood pressure, the numbers are just a little higher than yesterday. Some people notice ringing in the ears, slight dizziness when standing up, or constant tiredness even though they haven't done any hard work. What worries many people the most isn't the symptoms themselves, but the feeling of waiting every time they measure their blood pressure. Holding the monitor in their hands, the heart starts beating faster than usual, afraid the number will appear higher than what feels safe. After measuring, some people stay uneasy for hours, thinking, "Is something wrong with me?" Because these signs appear slowly, quietly, and without clear warning, many people brush them off, blaming age or temporary fatigue. But it's exactly this silent nature that makes high blood pressure dangerous. If it isn't understood properly and noticed early, it can quietly last for years without the person even realizing it. The scary thing about high blood pressure isn't that it causes pain right away, but that it works silently for many years. Some people still eat normally and go about their daily routines, so they think it probably isn't that serious. But inside the body, the blood vessels and the heart are quietly working harder day after day without you even noticing. When blood pressure stays high for a long time, the vessel walls are constantly stretched to handle the pressure. Over time, they lose their elasticity and become stiffer. As a result, the heart has to pump harder to push blood throughout the body. All of this happens very slowly and quietly, so many people don't feel anything clearly until a serious event occurs. That's why high blood pressure is often called the silent killer. It can lead to stroke, heart attack, or heart failure, even when the only warning signs before were mild fatigue or brief discomfort. Understanding this early helps you treat your body with more care and not take the numbers on the blood pressure monitor lightly. Once people know they have high blood pressure, their first reaction is usually to think about medication. One pill in the morning, one pill at night, and they feel reassured that it's enough. Some even believe that as long as they take their medicine regularly, they can eat whatever they want and live however they like.
You simply must try
Others
some
are
of the
afraid
beef.
of physical
It certainly
activity.
smells
They
incredible.
hear
my
that
love.
exercise is good, but after walking a bit faster, their heart starts pounding and they feel more tired, so they stop. Gradually, they choose to sit still to feel safe and move less and less each day. In reality, medication is very important, but it cannot do everything on its own. If the body barely moves, blood circulation becomes poor, blood vessels grow stiffer, and the heart still has to work harder. On the other hand, exercising the wrong way or pushing too
The blood
hard
flows
can cause
smoothly,
blood pressure
without
to
pooling,
spike suddenly,
showing the heart
making
is
people
less
feel
burdened.
even more anxious. Because of these misunderstandings, many people fall into the same cycle, taking medicine regularly, yet their blood pressure remains unstable, their body feels tired, and their sleep is shallow. Understanding things correctly from the start helps reduce fear and shows you how to support your body more safely day by day. In fact, for people with high blood pressure, the body doesn't need big changes or intense exercises. What matters more is finding ways to help the heart and blood vessels work with less
Hôm
strain
nay trời
each
đẹp
day.
quá.
There are very simple
Em
methods
vậy?
that don't make you tired
Lâu rồi mình
and
mới
don't
được thảnh
cause the
thơi thế
heart to
này.
beat faster,
The
yet they
blood
support
flows
better
smoothly,
circulation
without
in a
pooling,
natural way.
showing the heart is less
Instead of
burdened.
forcing yourself to exercise until you're sweating, many people start with gentle, slow, and controlled movements. When the body relaxes properly, blood flows more easily, and the heart no longer has to pump so hard. These changes may not be obvious in just one day, but after a short period of time, many people notice their body feels lighter, their legs feel less heavy, and their mind feels more at ease. What's important is that these
Hôm nay trời
methods
đẹp
don't
quá.
require special equipment or a large
Em nhỉ?
space. You can do
Lâu
them
rồi
right at
mình mới được
home,
thảnh thơi
in the
thế
living
này.
room or bedroom, with just a few minutes each day. When the body is supported in the right way, medication can work more effectively, and you feel less anxious and less afraid of movement. When people hear about changing habits, many feel hesitant. They think it means doing a lot, making things complicated, or following a long, strict plan. But in reality, for people with high blood pressure, the body responds best to very small and consistent changes. There's no need for intense exercise or pushing yourself too hard. Just a few minutes each day can help reduce the strain on your heart and blood vessels. When you start gently and in the right way, the body slowly adapts. You feel less tired, your mind feels calmer, and the anxiety that comes with checking your blood pressure begins to fade. What matters most isn't doing a lot in one day, but doing a little every day. If you truly want to start today, leave a comment with the number 1. It's a simple sign that you care about your own health, and I'll continue sharing the next easy steps with you. When you start doing things correctly and consistently, many people notice that their body responds quite quickly, even without waiting for weeks. Some feel their legs become less heavy in the evening, their head feels less tense, and they fall asleep more easily and sleep a bit deeper. These changes are subtle, but enough to let you know that your body is gradually adjusting in a positive direction. What matters most is the sense of reassurance. Each time you check your blood pressure, you no longer feel as nervous as before, because you know you are actively taking care of your body every day. Even if the numbers haven't dropped much yet, the anxiety has already decreased significantly. These small signals show that the heart and blood vessels are being relieved little by little. With proper support and patience, the body continues to adjust, helping blood pressure become more stable over time in a natural and safe way.
No matter how gentle the method is, safety always comes first. You don't need to push yourself or force your body. If you feel dizzy, have chest pain, shortness of breath, or notice your heart beating unusually fast, stop immediately and rest. All movements should be done slowly, with control, and within your own limits. Don't compare yourself to others, because every body responds differently. If you are taking blood pressure medication, heart medication, or have other health conditions, it's best to talk with your doctor so you feel more confident using these methods long-term. Think of this as daily health support, not a replacement for medical treatment. Listening to your body and practicing gently but consistently is the safest way to care for your heart over time. Caring for blood pressure isn't something you do for just one day or 1 week. It's a long journey that requires consistency and the right understanding. When you learn to listen to your body, slow down, and support your heart in the right way each day, things gradually become more stable. You don't need to be perfect, just patient and consistent. What I've shared in this video is an important foundation to help you start safely and gently, but there are still very specific and even easier steps that can help your body adapt better over time. In the next video, I'll guide you through each movement step by step so you can practice right at home with just a few minutes a day. These methods are suitable for older adults and for those who are currently taking blood pressure medication.